Alright, Disc Golf Familia, I'm Keenan, here with Ben Baker, here to show you the Jelly Jam 2018 final round coverage.
Yo folks, how's it going? I hope you guys like Ryan Ranch, Jelly Jam, and some great players right here.
Yeah, star-studded crew, Joey Garcia, Trent Somerville, Jason Olcese,
Trevor Parker, and Alex Lyon.
And starting right off on hole 10, tell us about it, Ben.
Well, it's a big open shot, 460 feet. Takes a big crush to reach it, as it's pretty flat, maybe slightly downhill, but also requires you to go around a big tree if you're taking the hyzer route.
Yeah, there's kind of a lot of obstacles on the right side. I personally prefer going up the left side with maybe a sidearm or a turnover shot, but these guys got the big power to get there.
Yeah, no shame really, though, in trying to lay up in front of that tree to give yourself an easy three, as this hole is rarely birdied.
There's Alex with a good shot up the middle.
Yeah, I think that's really the smart play for most players. Just get yourself left of that big tree, leave it open.
And here's Jason, fresh off of his surgery. Great to see him back on the scene. Crush.
Crush, yeah, just a great line, too.
I think that was his champion boss. And here's Trevor Parker with a little sidearm flip up, maybe with his hurricane.
Not everybody knows Jason is a champion and a boss.
Yeah. And here's Joey with a little flick up shot from the woods. Just leaving it probably a little shorter than he'd like. And then here's Alex from under the trees.
Wow, did he go long on the drive?
He did.
Whew, that's huge.
Oh, and there's Trevor's bid for birdie. Just a little left side.
Ouch.
Joey to save par, just a little high on that one. He's going to have his comebacker to save bogey.
Nice.
These baskets known for their blades. Give you extra skip off the top.
Yeah, it's like a skateboard ramp.
Yeah. Well, so let's put a trampoline on the top, why don't you?
And here's where Jason landed his drive.
Oh! Yeah, Jay, that's huge.
It's incredible.
Not only is he champion and the boss, he's a nice guy. Say hi to Jay if you see him.
And then some pars from the rest of the card. Good pars on this hole.
Yeah, these guys got to be like, dang, how did he do that?
Definitely hanging with the young guns.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Jay's actually, I think, Masters Division H. Go out there and crush it, but why not just take down all the open players?
So here we skipped over to hole 12, 270 uphill, and it's in the left pin position.
So this is the par 3 on the left? Okay, yeah. So there is a nice forehand flex line or hyzer, but you got to keep it really low and get a nice skip, which Jay does.
Yeah, and Trent throwing the same line. Also gets perfectly through the trees.
Oh, dude.
You know, almost skips into the basket, kind of.
Wow, yeah. Part of the difficulty of this hole is it's tough to see from the tee.
Nice.
So you can kind of line it up, but until you get to that front of the tee, you're not sure exactly where you're going.
Yeah, I like that line that Trevor was going for, but he just left it a little higher than he wants.
Wow, he was going inside the tree, wasn't he?
Yeah,
On the left
inside
side?
route, yeah.
That's not something you see very often. I like it.
Here's Joey for his birdie op.
Yeah, not bad.
Here's Alex for his birdie look. Bang,
Wow,
bang.
yeah. This kid's pretty impressive right off the bat.
Yeah.
Crush on the last hole, big putt here.
Beautiful putt.
Yeah, straddle uphill, no jump required. Nice putt.
Nice birdie.
Yeah.
Definitely run that one out.
Yep.
And then here's Trevor for the par save.
Oh no, giving himself a tester even for bogey.
Mm-hmm. And then Trent's going to go ahead and put out that nice birdie.
Very good birdie. What's the orange hat?
Well, Trent is actually orange fanatic. You'll notice that his pound bag and the majority of his discs are all orange. So,
I mean, we could go on for days with orange analogies.
Yeah.
This guy, like, you know, Orange Crush, does he...
Orange soda mostly.
Mangoes?
Yeah.
You know what? It's pretty awesome, though. I gotta say I'm a big fan of the color myself.
And then here's Jason for birdie. Boom.
Good birdie. Back to back to start the video.
Yep.
No stranger to being filmed before.
That's right. I've definitely seen him on the Central Coast Jelly Jam footage.
Oh yeah, shout out to me. And the rest of Central Coast, of course.
That's a solid showing from our card on that hole. Those one bogey from Trevor, and we head on to hole 13. Tell us about it, Ben.
Oh man, you know, it looks like a good forehand play around the tree, but it's a little bigger than it looks. And there is the slide under the tree shot if you got the backhand, but man, is that a difficult shot.
Yeah, you'll see that our MPO card here definitely favors this sidearm route. They got the power to get there.
That's the thing. You got to be able to crush it wide and hopefully get a little bit of a wind push to the right. If it's pushing right to left at all, it makes it a much tougher shot.
Yeah, Alex's throw there was just a little short. And Joey opted in for the same line.
Get that win.
Yeah, not bad. Maybe a little left. And this one's got to keep going, get around that last tree.
Oh.
He does.
Wow.
Great shot.
Yeah. Here's Joey with a hard shot for birdie. Just lays it up there. And a really hard putt for Alex. Super low ceiling under those oak trees.
Yeah, the low ceiling is definitely a huge element of this hole. If you don't get past those trees, you're probably left with a pretty tough putt.
And then here's Trevor's drive. Just inches from the ace.
There it is. Representing Santa Cruz. There you go, Trev.
And then Trent also parked.
Wow, great drive. And representing the Stinging Jellies. Always fun going against those guys in the late season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pizza putt.
Beautiful turbo by Alex.
Let's go.
And look at this scenery.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Definitely a gem in Monterey. I love this course. And heading on to hole 14, 254 feet. What's your preferred route?
Oh, forehand roller all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this for forehand rollers. But, you know, if you got the low backhand shot, get it.
Yeah, I think Trent opted for his tie-dye buzz on this shot. Just a mid-range up the gut is a good play.
Yep.
And then here's Casey Pro Rock.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yep.
Had a chance.
Thought I was filming an ace on that one.
Yeah.
And look at this route.
Oh wow, that's tricky.
Yeah, it's a stall shot up over the top. I was definitely caught off guard by that one.
Wow, I must be throwing something over stable, I guess.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then Joey.
Also going for an overstable flex shot.
Yeah, just a little lower or a little
That's
late
cool.
of a release than he wanted.
I haven't seen that very many times. Oh, a little plane action. Definitely one of the perks of filming at Ryan Ranch. You might see a few planes flying in real close.
Yeah, the Monterey airport is very close to the course, so definitely have to deal with the airplane razor too.
Yep. Good news is you can hear them coming for a long time.
Yeah. Beautiful birdie putt there by Trent.
Funny thing is, though, if you don't know how loud those planes get, it's your first time out there, you might be taken by surprise, just like Trevor was by that not sticking.
And here's Jason's putt, and he went a little long there.
Dang,
Come back
yeah.
for the birdie.
Almost ace, still get the birdie.
Yeah.
Kind of a best case scenario.
Alex taps in his par.
Is Alex a Lion?
Yes.
Oh,
King
pretty cool.
Lion.
Dang. A Lion in Monterey. Never thought I'd see the day. I mean, we've seen like king cobra snakes out there, maybe like some bobcats. Now we even got a lion. Animals run abundant out there.
Right. And then heading on to hole 15. This is definitely one you want to get the birdie on. Not too many obstacles. It's just right there.
Yeah, every player with a decent backhand throw is stepping up expecting to get this birdie, and that might be the problem with it.
Jason's looked like it just came out a touch lower than he wanted. It's going to leave him a little tester putt.
Yeah. You know, the better you get, the more you expect it, though.
And then this is really the only danger of this hole is the left side. It kind of
Yeah.
drops off pretty fast.
I've actually seen Trevor take a big forehand line to the left there, which you don't see very many people go for, but he pulled it off. Kind of surprised he didn't go to it there, but wow. Well, that's what he should have done, right?
Yeah, Alex is now got to worry about hitting his head on that putt.
Yeah, might be a good idea to put a helmet on.
Yeah. It's like a metal show, headbanger, guaranteed.
Oh yeah, throw the horns. Ooh.
And then Joey for birdie.
Ooh, it was almost a Joe Bird. Oh, a Jaybird? Oh no, an almost Jaybird.
Call the cops. Man just got robbed.
Yeah.
Oh, he thought it was in.
Jason who got robbed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Another plane? It's like 2 planes in 2 minutes. Well, it's filmed, so it's been edited.
Plane Raz.
Plane Raz, yeah. You got to see it coming, though. Especially if you're local. It's not the first time you've seen a plane out there.
No. So we were talking about Trent with his all orange bag. Joey is the all blue.
All blue?
Yeah.
Put those guys together, you got the 80s Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Woo. That's a treat.
So now we're going to have Alex taking the box after that tap-in birdie.
Lying on the tee.
Headed on to hole 16, 410 feet. Tell us about it, Ben.
It plays for a big hyzer if you got it. Just ask Dale Gatlin, he made it his profile picture. No, really, there's a big old hyzer there, and if you can't do it, oh man, it's pretty hard to reach. There's no real obvious forehand line. Forehand roller isn't even really very advisable. You just got to be able to crush a big backhand if you want this birdie.
Yeah, it looked like Trent's was a little higher than he wanted. He's going to be in the rough on the left. If you're short, you're in that oak tree.
Ugh. Yeah, I've been under there, and it is very thick.
Yeah, these guys are crushing their distance drivers out there. This is probably Trevor throwing his hurricane.
Good way to do it.
And he made it over the berm.
Big hurricane, yeah, that shot.
And then Joey probably throwing his Ballista Pro.
I mean, that's kind of the ticket here. If you get over that berm just left of the path, you're probably going to get a skip all the way to it.
Yeah.
Or at least enough to give you an in the circle putt.
Here's Trent from out of the oak tree.
Ooh.
Good out. And this is kind of a treacherous green because if you sail the putt, it can easily go 30, 40 long.
Yeah, anything that is more than 10 feet long has the potential to roll and make you 2-putt.
Some good putts from these guys. Notice how they're not putting too much spin on it.
Yeah, soft landing.
Yep.
Yeah, good call, especially on this hard pack ground.
Yep. And here's Trevor for birdie.
Oh, good run. Ooh, tough.
Yeah, we got some par tap-ins from our card. No major damage taken on this hole.
I think Trevor might be tapping in with the D-line reef.
Yeah, he seems to like those putters.
Yep. We're getting disc info sent to us live.
Yep. In the booth.
It's a perk. Yep, live and direct, folks.
So we head on to hole 17. This is also one of those must-gets. You either throw the putter up the middle or maybe the little sidearm option.
Yeah, it can be a little deceivingly long, as our first competitor just found out. Yeah, it's only 183, but it is uphill, and you basically got to throw it straight. You can't really throw a hyzer without going really high.
We did have a weird Raz during this part of the round. The card near us, somebody was knocked unconscious, actually. So
Knocked unconscious?
yeah, they hit their head on a tree branch, I think. So
Seriously?
we were dealing with that distraction, but
I thought we were coming back to the headbanger jokes, but this really happened?
yeah, it really happened.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
ambulances on the course, and
Yikes.
Joey and Trevor still managed to throw amazing shots.
Well, just a Raz for these guys, and pretty rough day for our branch head incident victim.
Disc golf peers.
Well, honestly, though, all joking aside, hope you get well soon and fully recovered.
Of course. Here's where Trevor's drive landed, puts it in with his D-line reefs.
Ooh, reef madness.
And as you'll notice, Joey still hasn't putted yet. He just laced his West Side Disc anvil up on this one.
Anvil.
Yeah.
I like that. I've heard those drop really hard, just like in the cartoons. It is a great name for a disc. Yeah, if you want a disc that's gonna dump, what better than the one that used to, put the Roadrunner on its back? Or
Right.
that was the idea anyway. It's like the opposite of a Roadrunner disc.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right, and we head on to the last hole of the lower course. This is hole 18. 365. Really, the only thing you have to worry about is those weird OB roped off areas in front of the basket.
Oh, that is weird. I don't think that's always been in play at Jelly Jam.
It hasn't. It's kind of a recent development, and you can either just go deep and avoid all of them,
Yeah.
as you saw Joey do there.
It's definitely in this.
Well, it's also just, it's very tough to reach. It's a long hole. I mean, I know these guys are open lead card, but you're playing uphill. A lot of times there's some wind going on.
So you can actually see the ambulance and fire truck
Oh
in
my
the
gosh,
parking lot
there we
at this
go, yeah.
time. But Trent still laces it.
Yeah. Great shot.
And then Jason putting some mustard on that one. Gets a little bit more turned over than he wants, but that's definitely a putt.
Well, 2 turns.
2 turned.
Demasiado turns.
Mm-hmm.
Good layup.
And Trevor out of the mustard grass.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Trent for birdie.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
Ooh, yeah, good putt. Yeah, Trevor starting to get a little bit of distance here on the field. Sorry, Trent. Trent, yeah, 3-stroke lead.
Yep. And Jason's
No.
perfectly lands in between the OB strips. So that was actually
Oh.
safe,
Okay, okay.
but scary nonetheless.
Sure.
Great birdie from Joey there. He gets one back.
No put in that mustard.
Something about mustard.
Yep, I don't think Jason liked putting out of the mustard.
Is that where he is? He's in
Yeah.
the mustard?
He was,
Man.
and he's trying to catch up.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm more of a catch-up guy myself, and I think Jason at this point has got to be thinking the same thing.
Right.
This is not a Chicago dog.
It's a tough hole, but saw 2 birdies, so it's definitely doable.
Oh, yeah.
And then we head on to hole 19, the first hole of the upper course and the last hole of part 1.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most basic holes on the course.
Mm-hmm.
It might be 340, but it's very downhill. All you got to do is set out a wide, hyzer wide, and just let it do its thing.
Yeah, these guys are definitely
Yeah, there you go.
setting the bar for those perfect little hyzers. And
Yeah. I mean, I have no backhand, but I also usually get this birdie.
right.
It's almost just a matter of what are you going to throw at it? What do you feel most confident in? For Jason, I don't know. That looks like a mid to me.
It does. Maybe a rock 3 or something.
Yeah.
So Trent's the furthest one out, just right outside the circle. Gracefully picks up that mini. Good birdie putt from Alex.
Yeah.
And the scores are pretty similar. It's still anybody's game at this point.
Absolutely. And the back 9 definitely has a couple holes that can definitely decide the outcome.
Yeah.
Easy 2-stroke swing holes.
Backhand? What?
I think Jason was impressed that Trevor can also throw
Throw a
backhand
backhand, yeah.
equally well.
Yeah, I mean, Trevor's even got a better backhand than that. He just needs a better showcase for it. Maybe we'll
Right.
see him throw one on, 24 or 26.
Right. So Trent's the only one with a par on that hole, so the rest of the card
Joey
definitely,
closes it to 1. The rest
Yeah.
of the guys pretty close as well.
the gain one back on him. So this is an important time, and you'll have to head back to part 2 to find out what happens.
We got an exciting home stretch on the way.
Right on. See you there.
See ya.